Welcome, everyone, to This Week Astrology for the week of January 14th to January 20th. Today, we're going to talk about Faye Dunaway, who has a birthday this week, Popeye, as well as Noel. Liam Gallagher, as well as Martin Luther King, because Martin Luther King Day and Martin Luther King's birthday is on Monday the 15th. So sit back, relax, and enjoy This Week Astrology. So yesterday, we had our new moon in Capricorn. Happy new moon in Capricorn, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your new moon. If you haven't checked out your Taroscopes horoscope video for the new moon, well, the link to that is in the description below, alongside your written horoscopes for the new moon. So definitely check that out if so inclined. Good morning, Pam. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a nice day. Additionally, Mercury went into Capricorn last week. Oh boy. Just to refresh, Mercury in Capricorn from January 13th until the 4th of February calls for discipline. It's all about structured thoughts. It's time to create solid plans and communicate with clarity. This transit is about strategic growth, setting goals, and resilience. Embrace methodical progress. Let Capricorn's energy guide practical decisions. Every action should build toward long-term success. Harness this period for deliberate steps toward achievements. So that happened last Saturday. It'll be in Capricorn. Mercury will be in Capricorn until the 4th of February. And come January 20th, Mercury will be out of its post-shadow retrograde period and really up to speed. So communications are going to get better, much more easier come the 20th of January. So keep that in mind. Hello, Kelsey. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Hello, Gayla. Happy Friday. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Hi, Casmar. Nice to see you today. Grandma Nay. Good noon to you. I hope you're having a nice day and happy Friday. Yesterday, too, we had our second class of Thursday Night Lights for 2024. We went over the sacral chakra. We went over how to manifest your goals for 2024. So if you're interested in weekly classes, gently priced, I might add, as well as coaching at the end of the classes, well, sign up for Thursday Night Lights. The link to that is also in the description below, so you can find out more in case you want to join. Let's talk about this week. So on Sunday, folks, on Sunday, the 14th of Jan, we're, of course, now under our waxing moon phase, right? Because we had our new moon in Capricorn on Thursday, which starts our waxing moon cycle. So we're drawing energy in. We're focusing on what we want. This is a period of building and growth. So you want to capitalize on that increasing energy of the moon, because it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then come January 25th, we're going to have our full moon in Leo, and you're going to start to see some of your manifestations. Won't that be nice? And the full manifestations will probably be this summer when we have our corresponding full moon in Capricorn when the sun is in Cancer. So write your wish lists, light your candles, think positive thoughts, send love to all your projects, all your friends, and have a good time. Your day's planetary ruler on Sunday is the sun. The sun's day connects us to the eternal present moment. It's a day to enjoy your life and to bask in the feeling of being alive. Remember that your point of power is in the present moment. So that's where you have the most power, in the now. Not in the past, of course, and not in the future, but in the now. So keep that in mind. Your moon on Sunday will be in Pisces. Keywords for Pisces include compassionate, intuitive, artistic, gentle, wise, musical, empathetic, spiritual, dreamy, sensitive, imaginative, idealistic, altruistic, mystical, and adaptive. 14 on Sunday symbolizes balance and harmony. It represents ambition, pragmatism, and justice. So think focus, determination, and moderation on the 14th of January. And hopefully you don't have any wire hangers in your closet, because it's Faye Dunaway's birthday. Yes, yes, yes. Born in 1941, Faye Dunaway is acclaimed for her iconic roles in Bonnie and Clyde and Mommy Dearest. This is her from Mommy Dearest, the picture. This is her waking up in the middle of the night for one of those night raids. I guess night raids are when you wake up in the middle of the night and raid your house, if you're so inclined. She is a versatile actress with a lasting impact on film and a Capricorn. Very, very, very Capricorn, I might add. So maybe watch some Mommy Dearest, Bonnie and Clyde, or maybe review when she opened the wrong envelope at the Oscars and then blamed it on Warren Beatty. That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. So enjoy your Sunday. Oh my goodness, Grandma Nay. You're in the midst of a blizzard? 10 degrees? Yikes. I'm bitching in LA when it's like 40. Otherwise, a good day. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, well, thank you, Casmar. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that. I aspire to be inspiring. Thanks for the plug. Additionally, on Monday, the 15th, hopefully you have off on Monday because it is Martin Luther King Day. And we're going to talk about Martin Luther King and his assassination. We're going to get a little miniature astrology of crime today, a little forensic astrology to talk about MLK. But on Monday, the 15th, Martin Luther King Day, you will still be under your waxing moon phase. So we're building, we're growing, we're capitalizing on the increasing energy of that moon because it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So you set your intentions yesterday, if you're catching this live Thursday, the 11th, and that seed that you planted is going to grow. And then you want to take inspired action. Your day's planetary ruler on Monday is the moon, the most sensitive, porous day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care on Monday and nurture your subconscious mind. Don't give yourself the luxury of a negative thought. So you want to play over in your head the best case scenarios, right? Visualize how you want things to go, and then you'll get these impulses. I think I'm going to call him, or I think I'm going to go to this coffee shop and not that coffee shop, etc. So visualize what you want, visualize things going your way, and then follow your instincts. On Monday, your moon will be in Pisces until 11:48 p.m. East, then Aries. Pisces introspection brings depth. With the moon shift to Aries, seize the day with bold action and a pioneering spirit. And number 15 on Monday embodies healing and compassion. It signifies love, nurturing, and spirituality. Think empathy, kindness, and generosity. And we have a nice aspect on Monday. So we're starting our Monday, our week, off on a really, really nice note. The sun in Capricorn will sextile Neptune in Pisces. So with this aspect, we want to blend practicality with imagination, harmonize ambition with compassion, foster realistic dreams for profound insights. Nick Cage has this aspect in his chart, which makes a lot of sense because Neptune is very, very artistic and Capricorn's a very hard worker. And this is him in Raising Arizona. I haven't seen this since the 1980s. I have got to see it again. It's a brilliant, brilliant movie. So if you're looking to laugh and lighten things up a bit, I would definitely catch Raising Arizona if you haven't seen it in a while or haven't seen it at all. Additionally, you're running your Libertarian Caucus on Monday. Highs below zero. Yikes. I'm hoping nobody will show. Shh, I don't want to. Well, we'll say prayers for you, Grandma Nay. I hope everything goes your way, okay? And you've been snowed in for a few days? Oh, my goodness, Kelsey. Oh, my goodness. Well, in some ways, I miss the snow coming from Boston. Certainly miss the rain. We don't get rain much here in Los Angeles. In any case, it's Martin Luther King's Day. Martin Luther King Day on Monday. And here's Martin Luther King's chart, which is so interesting. So if you notice, King had a Taurus rising, and Taurus rules the voice. Doesn't that make a lot of sense? Because his voice was so powerful. So when the rising sign is Taurus, Venus is the ruler of the chart, making his Venus very important. And his Venus in this chart is in Pisces. Fascinating, right? Because Pisces is all about service. It can very much be about sacrifice. And Pisces, they say, is a martyr that can make you cry. And MLK, of course, was a martyr for the Black community. So you can see that very clearly in his chart. He also has his moon in Pisces, emphasizing that martyrdom, that sense of service, selflessness, etc. And he also had a grand trine in his chart. Now, the trine is technically an Earth trine. However, his Saturn is in Sagittarius, the late degrees. So if you notice in the chart, you get Jupiter at 1 degree Taurus, that's Earth. You get Neptune at 0 degrees Virgo, that's Earth. And his Saturn is at 25 degrees Sag, that's fire. But because Sagittarius is at 25 degrees, is only 5 degrees away from Capricorn, it's a grand trine. It would be perfect grand trine if that Saturn was in Cap exactly, but that's okay. It's still a grand trine. It's a little wide of an orb, but still. So when you have a grand trine in your chart, you have a lot of blessings and gifts when it comes to Earth energy. And he was very, very practical in the changes that he tried to make for the community. Very, very interesting. So definitely think wonderful thoughts of this amazing man on Monday. Now let's give you a look at the MLK crime chart. So those of you who have followed me for a while, I was doing astrology of crime, which is forensic astrology. And in forensic astrology, you look at a crime chart, the exact time the crime was reported or committed, and that tells you about what happened. And this is very, very interesting. So if you look at the crime chart, the ascendant right over here in a crime chart is always your victim. And the ascendant in Martin Luther King's crime chart, when he was shot 6:05 p.m. on April 4th, 1968 in Memphis. So Venus or Libra is the ruler of the chart, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because King wanted harmony, and Libra, as well as Venus, is all about harmony. Now, if you want to find out who did it in a crime chart, well, you look to the 7th house. And what do you know? What do you know? You got Aries, the ruler of the 7th, which is in Taurus, okay? And then you also have the Sun, Saturn, and North Node, as well as Mars, in the 7th house. So that's a lot of energy in the 7th house, which says to me it's more than one perpetrator. More than one perpetrator. Of course, James Earl Ray was convicted of the crime, but if you do some research on this, it is absolutely terrifying what happened with J. Edgar Hoover, etc. But even if you look at the crime chart next to James Earl Ray's chart, Jupiter, which expands things and amplifies things, hits his Neptune. So he may have been very much used to deceive the public. You also have Neptune in the crime chart. It is, where is Neptune in the crime chart? It's in the 2nd house. Yeah, I thought it was, there's some kind of 11th house connection. In any case, Mars also in the crime chart is right on his MC. So it looks to me as if he was under some kind of duress, whether or not he actually was involved or he was paid to do it. My guess with Mars on his MC, the crime chart Mars, I feel like he was either blackmailed or pressured or threatened. But yeah, something's rotting in Denmark, folks. Something is rotting in Denmark. So yeah, this crime chart is really, really interesting with all of those planets in the 7th house. Clearly, more than one person was involved in this. And with Jupiter in the 11th, a lot of people, unfortunately, were behind it. And look at all this behind the scenes activity with Pluto and Uranus, and even in the 6th house being really emphasized. He was probably watched for a long time. And if you do a little bit of research on this, I mean, it's ridiculous. How was James Earl Ray able to afford the trek to Memphis, to the hotel, to get the gun? I mean, it would have cost him about $10,000, which I do not think that he had. And there are the main star witness against James Earl Ray was like a known alcoholic and felon. So he was probably pressured. Pretty scary. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this little miniature astrology or crime episode. Maybe we'll bring it back. Maybe we'll do some deep dives. That might be nice. In any case, definitely think thoughts of Martin Luther King and the great contribution he made to society. And on Tuesday, the 16th, of course, we're still under our waxing moon phase. So we're in a period of building and growth. Capitalize on the increasing energy to further your aims. It's ideal for taking action on your intention, especially on Tuesday, because action-oriented Mars rules Tuesday. When Mars rules the day on Tuesday, it's ideal for anything that requires extra courage, drive, and initiative. Your moon will be in Aries, giving you a double whammy of Mars energy on Tuesday. Definitely a good get stuff done day. Keywords for Aries include energetic, courageous, confident, bold, direct, independent, enthusiastic, dynamic, adventurous, impulsive, passionate, assertive, quick-witted, and leader. And number 16 on Tuesday, interestingly enough, if you know the tarot, number 16 in the tarot is the Tower, which is another Mars card. They say the Tower is double Mars. So 16, numerologically on Tuesday, represents introspection and intuition. It symbolizes wisdom and understanding. Think enlightenment, self-discovery, perception, and insight. And on this day, January 16th, 1992, Eric Clapton records Eric Clapton Unplugged for MTV. The album wins 6 Grammy Awards, including Record of the Year, and it still holds up. So get on some Eric Clapton on Tuesday, especially because Eric Clapton is an Aries. So you can align with the day, the energy of the day, Eric Clapton, Aries energy, etc. So enjoy that on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, the 17th of Jan, of course, we're under our waxing moon phase still, so we're focusing on what we want, and we're taking inspired action. Your day's planetary ruler on Wednesday is Mercury, which is in Capricorn and slowly but surely speeding up to the point it was at prior to the retrograde in December. So by the 20th, Mercury is going to be fully up to speed, and that'll be great. Mercury, planet of communication, rules your day on Wednesday. So expect lots of correspondences. You might want to pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room, as you never know what might come up out of the blue on Mercury's day. Moon will be in Aries again on Wednesday. Embrace bold initiatives, tackle challenges head on, and ignite your passion for new adventures. Let confidence lead, inspiring action and fearless pursuit of your goals. And numerologically, it's a 17, which is a really nice number. Again, if you know the tarot, the 17 is the star card, where everything is a lot more peaceful, hopeful, and harmonious. 17 embodies optimism and independence. It signifies vision, innovation, and courage, inspiration, adventure, and individuality. And on this day in 1929, the cartoon character Popeye, a sailor known for his love of spinach, made his debut, appearing in the newspaper comic strip Thimble Theater. Isn't that cool? So Popeye has been around since the late 20s, which means that your parents and your grandparents all were familiar with Popeye. Isn't that cool to think that so many generations before us are familiar with Popeye, and we are too? So maybe watch some Popeye. That could be fun. William's whereabouts. Nice to see you. Good morning, William. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Additionally, what about Pisces? Well, you have your moon in Pisces early in the week, William. You got a nice Pisces moon. I don't know if you caught it or not, but yeah, we have a moon in Pisces early in the week, which will be a lot of great fun for you as well as all of us. Moon in Pisces is very indulgent, so we'll probably be very indulgent. So keep that in mind. And watch some Popeye on Wednesday. That would be nice. And on Thursday, the 18th. We're, of course, under our waxing moon cycle still, so we're focusing on what we want. We're taking inspired action. And Jupiter, planet of luck and abundance rules your day on Thursday. It's time to think big and to doubt your limits. Make moves to expand and grow on Jupiter's day. Your moon will be in Aries on Thursday until 3:11 a.m. East, then Taurus. Aries is fiery energy, ignites passion. As the moon glides into Taurus, embrace stability and savor life's sensory pleasures. So it's a very indulgent week with the moon in Pisces at the top of the week and then Taurus at the end of the week. That'll be a lot of fun. And number 18 on Thursday reflects transformation and introspection. It symbolizes growth, renewal, and self-awareness. Think change, rebirth, and personal evolution. And we have another sweet little aspect, another sextile. So January so far, we've had a lot of really great trines and sextiles. The universe has given us a very gentle January so far. Mercury and Capricorn will sextile Saturn and Pisces on Thursday. This is great for combining clear communication with intuitive understanding, enhance practical ideas with creative vision. Aquarius, Paul Newman with those amazing eyes. He had this aspect in his chart, and he was just such a great guy. He actually gave Susan Sarandon some of his salary for a movie because he wasn't happy with the disparity in pay for women. And he is amazing. And was amazing. And he has great salad dressing too. And on Thursday as well, if you're interested in some group coaching and some classes, every single Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Thursday Night Lights. And it gets your lights on. Get your lights on for the new year so you can achieve your goals. If you're interested in Thursday Night Lights, check it out in the description below and you'll get more information. And on Friday, yes, we love Friday, the 19th of Jan. Of course, we're still under our waxing moon phase, so we're focusing on what we want. Venus, planet of love, rules your day on Friday, so spread as much love around as possible. We should be doing that every day, of course, but particularly on Friday. Spread the love and count all your blessings, especially during a new moon cycle. We get what we focus on. There's no other main rule. So if you're focusing on your blessings, you're asserting yourself as abundant and blessed, and you'll get more of that because like attracts like. So every single thought that you have, it creates a twin thought, which we're going to talk more about, especially when Jupiter enters Gemini. But focus on what you have and count all your blessings. Numerologically, Friday is a 19, which embodies completion and fulfillment. It signifies achievement, success, and culmination. Think mastery, realization, and accomplishment. And your moon will be in Taurus on Friday, giving us a double whammy of Venus energy. All of the love energy. Wow. Taurus keywords include reliable, patient, practical, devoted, responsible, stable, loyal, determined, sensual, persistent, grounded, methodical, affectionate, comfort-seeking, and artistic. And we got two aspects on Friday. Mercury and Capricorn will trine Jupiter and Taurus. This is nice. So we want to unite structured thought with expansive insight, harmonize practical communication with wisdom, detailed planning for substantial growth. So get down to the details, especially with Mercury being really up to speed almost at this point on Friday. And your second aspect on Friday is a square. Wah, wah. That's okay. That's okay. Squares make things happen. Venus and Sag will square Neptune and Pisces. So you want to navigate the tension between desire for adventure and connection. Reconcile wanderlust, Sagittarius, with emotional depth, Pisces. So you want to blend freedom with empathy. Tina Turner had this square in her chart. No surprise that Tina Turner had Venus involved in a square in her chart with her issues with Ike. With this aspect in her chart, I do wonder if she felt sorry for Ike in some ways, and that's why she spent so much time with him. In any case, get on some Tina Turner and dance the night away on Friday with all that Venus energy. Indeed. It's nice to know I can just stay in and hang out with my chat friends. Being snowed in is okay. I have nowhere to go and a generator. Stay warm and fed, Kelsey. I will do the same. I love it. Yeah, I miss snow days. I do. Growing up in Boston, we'd have some snow and we'd all be watching the weather report, looking for those cancellations. Of course, now I'm not in school, but still, you could get snow days, and it's a good excuse to stay inside and get all bundled up under the covers. So enjoy your snow day. That'll be a lot of fun. And on Saturday, well, we're under a waxing moon phase still. So we're focusing on what we want, and we're taking inspired action. Saturn, planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility, rules your day on Saturday. So it pays to have all your ducks in a row. Make sure you're all your ducks in a row by Saturday. Your moon will be in Taurus on Saturday until 8:57 a.m. East, then Gemini. Grounding with Taurus fosters tranquility. And when the moon whirls into Gemini, engage in lively communication and intellectual curiosity. Number 20 on Saturday symbolizes duality and balance. It represents harmony, partnership, and cooperation. Think adaptability, diplomacy, and choice. And the sun in Capricorn will conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. So you want to embrace the fusion of authority and transformation, harness intense focus for powerful self-reinvention, channel ambition into profound, lasting change. Liam Gallagher of Oasis has this aspect in his chart. He has his sun in Virgo, and it's conjunct the early degrees of Libra. My guess is Noel Gallagher, his older brother, Gemini, did not have that in mind, or did not know that Liam had this aspect in his chart. I'm guessing that Gemini Noel Gallagher greatly underestimated his brother Liam with his sun conjunct Pluto, which makes him a force to be reckoned with. My guess is that Noel probably, tried to bully him or did bully him when he was younger. And as they grew up and whatnot, Liam stopped taking it and gave it all back and then some. In any case, I hope they get back together. It would be great to have Oasis back together. And this is Liam. And he has this aspect, one of Manchester's finest. So enjoy some Oasis. They still hold up too. On Saturday. That'll be a lot of fun. Additionally, on Saturday, wow, a sigh of relief. The sun will enter Aquarius. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. As the sun enters Aquarius, individuality and innovation take center stage. Shift from conventional norms to unique expressions, from collective trends to personal ideals. This is a time to embrace your uniqueness with confidence and foresight. Engage in activities that reflect your visionary spirit, promoting originality and progressive thinking. Foster connections that value freedom and intellectual exchange, encouraging mutual growth and forward-thinking ideas. The sun will be in Aquarius starting on January 20th until February 18th, 2024, at which point the sun will enter Pisces, which will also be fun. So this is a great time to let your freak flag fly, to spend time with friends, and to consider your highest hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals. And you may even want to dress up as a cat and put a bowl of milk on the floor and, I don't know, do something strange and weird like that, because the sun will be in Aquarius. And if you want to be weird, well, the sun in Aquarius is a great time to do it. Especially because Pluto is entering Aquarius too on the same day. Hold on to your hat, folks. As Pluto enters Aquarius, embrace transformation in ideas and social structures. Shift from traditional power to innovative collaboration. This is a time for systemic change in systems, valuing unconventional wisdom and collective progress. Engage in challenging the status quo and foster communities that prioritize diversity, technological advancement, and humanitarian efforts. Now, Pluto is going to go into Aquarius on the 20th of Jan. They're to stay until September 1st. Then it's going to retrograde back into Capricorn, and then it will go back direct into Aquarius on the 19th of November. There to stay. Oh my goodness. It's going to stay for about 20 years. So this is a long-term transit. I'm going to talk all about how you can make the most of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. The change is in the air. You'll probably see a lot more with AI. So if you're resistant to AI, well, release your resistance because it's not going anywhere. You're also going to find that we're going to be punching through things, no longer dealing with what we dealt with before. We're going to be upending the old order. There's a lot of power with the people with Pluto and Aquarius. So unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your perspective, you probably will see a lot more strikes. We're not working unless we get this, because there's going to be a lot of power to the people. Definitely find your tribe, embrace community and friendship during this period, as you will be more empowered. So keep that in mind. And that's a wrap, folks. Thank you so much for watching today. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed This Week Astrology. If you're interested in any of my services, psychicsun.com. The link to all of my information is in the description below, be it readings, one-on-one coaching that's longer term, or Thursday Night Lights, my weekly classes. So have a wonderful week, everyone, and I shall see you soon. Take good care.